Whether you're working in an enterprise BI environment or introducing self-service across your organization, as the number of reports you are using and managing grows, things can get out of control quickly. In this overview video, we're going to run over some of the key features that you will find in Power BI Documenter that will help you document, review, and improve your Power BI reports more effectively. To get started, create an account and log into Data Vizioner at app.datavisioner.com using either your username and password, or if you prefer, using a social login like Microsoft or Google. If you've been invited to an account by a coworker, check your inbox for an invite email. The first thing you'll see after logging into Power BI Documenter is a view of all of your reports. Because we're just getting started, we're going to upload our first one now. Power BI Documenter makes use of PBIT template files rather than regular PBIX report files. If you're unsure about how to create a template file, tap this link for more details. If you have multiple files to upload, you can also upload in bulk. Now that we have our first file uploaded, we're going to take a look inside. The report summary gives you an overview of key metrics such as the number of report pages, visuals, and visual types. It also lets you know the number of tables, measures, and columns used in the report. Below that, you'll find a breakdown of the number of visuals by report page and by visual type. These diagrams are interactive and act as a filter for the information below. To remove a filter, simply click on the bar again to deselect it. Each page of your report is listed below and lets you quickly see which visuals have been used and any related fields, along with the name of the visual if this has been defined in Power BI. The letters in the coloured section on the left-hand side of each field tell you what type of field it is. For example, M is a measure, C a column, CC a calculated column, and you'll also find H for hierarchies. You can also download a CSV file containing unfiltered data used in this report for additional analysis. The Custom Visuals tab allows you to see all of the custom visuals within your report. Each section contains helpful information like support emails and links to related GitHub repositories. The link icons indicate whether a custom visual is used within the report or unused. Later, we will see how these are identified when we apply best practices. On the mScripts tab, you will find all of your Power Query expressions captured in a single location for easy reference and quick review. Not only can you copy these to your clipboard, but you can also download them as a separate file. With your mScripts easily on hand, they can also be used in a number of other Microsoft products that use Power Query, such as Power Automate and Power BI Data Flows. One of the most used features in Power BI Documenter is our model breakdown. Once again, this is interactive and will let you filter the data below the diagram by clicking on the relevant tables. This shows the relationships between your tables, with solid lines indicating an active relationship and dotted lines indicating an inactive relationship. The blue tables are those in which fields are used in visuals, filters, or dependencies, while the grey tables indicate that none of the fields are used for these purposes. If the table contains hidden objects, you'll see an H beside its name, and if it's a calculated table, you'll see a CT. Below this, you can find out more about your model. In the Relationships section, we can find out more about the fields creating relationships between each table, whether they're active, and their cardinality. In the Table Details section, we can find out more about each table, such as the storage mode, and whether there is a calculation group. In the case of calculated tables, we can find the DAX expression that created that table. Finally, the Model Details allows us to drill into further detail around the model, filtering by only used fields, only unused fields, or all fields. If we select only used fields, we can see the field, the expression it's used in, and the visuals that utilize this information. Something you may have noticed throughout Power BI Documenter are info icons beside various fields. These will display data model descriptions created in Power BI and custom descriptions that you have added in Power BI Documenter, making it easier to understand how your report has been constructed. Don't forget that you can filter the table information using the diagram above. For example, here we'll just see information relating to internet sales table. This overview of your model will save you hours of time, and when changes are made, you no longer have to keep static documentation up to date. It's as simple as uploading a new template file. Dependencies work in a similar way to what we have seen with the model. In the interactive diagram, you'll see all of the measures in your report and their relationships. Using the quick filters above, you can easily add other fields individually, or show all fields to see all relationships within your data. Notice how they use the same color coding as on the report screen and on the model screen. The diagram can be used to filter field expression dependency information below. Once again, just click anywhere on the background of the diagram to remove the filter. In this example here, we can see that internet sales references sales amount and the expression used to create that dependency. If we close the field expression dependency information, we can also see information on table expression dependencies and role expression dependencies. So if you're making a change to a field at any part of your report, it's now super easy to see what the impact will be on other parts. Best practices allow you to identify issues around the auto-date time function, unused fields, unused tables, and unused custom visuals. Where you see a green tick, you're already following a best practice. If you see a red cross, it's an indicator that action should be taken. The unused fields dropdown and the unused tables dropdown provide suggestions around moving those that are unused, and also a downloadable CSV file with a list of unused tables and unused fields. Looking at the unused custom visuals section, it indicates to us that we have visuals that aren't being used in our report. If we want to see which those are, we can navigate back to the Custom Visuals tab. We can identify unused custom visuals by looking for those with the broken link icon. Going back to our Best Practices tab, we can also download an improved version of our Power BI report. This will have hidden any unused tables and any unused fields within your report. Just open the new template file once you've downloaded it within Power BI Desktop to keep on working. Finally, the Roles tab will give you details on row level security defined within your report and any related DAX expressions. And the Info tab will show you key information about your report, such as the theme being used, the connection mode, and when the data was last updated. That's everything you need to know to get started. If you want to find out more about using any of these features, you can message us within Power BI Documenter, or book a call with us and our team will work with yours to make sure you have everything you need to succeed.